and make a construction line straight up. And then we're going to do a construction line. Sorry, it's being weird. When I do the demo, it doesn't let me like declick. Diagonally like this. And I'm going to do one more just to keep my brain like organized. Why is it being weird? Sometimes it gets weird on me. Okay, here we go. So within that, we're going to put some dimensions. This line to this line is 60 degrees. This line to this line is 30. Guys, hold on a second. I gotta, where's my pause and stop and all that good stuff? I don't know. It's not there. Why is it being weird? Pause. All right, I'm back. So we have this shape here, 60 and 30. We're going to make this distance 2 inches, we'll say. And I'm going to do that on both sides. I can even do the middle one. It doesn't really matter, but like, just so that's 2 inches. But one of the things that I see right away is that I'm in inches and not millimeters. So let me switch that to millimeters. Okay, so now you can see it would be 50.8 millimeters. All right, so now that we have this shape, we can draw stuff that would make, ooh, I have to get out of construction. Anything that is real. So think about when you're cutting out a snowflake, the paper, that little section that you cut out, what does that look like? So I'm trying to see, I'm just trying to like do, like what if I do like this? Ooh, that's too big maybe. And then like, whatever you do that goes on one side, just watch that it goes on the other side in some way with the same measurements. So like for here, I'm going to do this to this, ended up being, I'm going to say 30, which means this to this is 30. You'll see why, because you want it to match up. And then this to this, I said was, we'll say 8. And then this to this is 8. Ah. Okay, so now I'm going to hit OK on this. Oh, no, I'm not. I have to go back into that sketch. I forgot. It's all going to be on the same sketch. We're going to go to Pattern, Circular. Select the objects that you want to do is all of that. Select the center point. Make it 6 because I did 60 degrees. If you want to do a different degrees, we can talk about that. Hit OK. I have this shape. Okay, so it looks pretty cool. This is not done. We need to make a construction line that goes as close to the bottom as we can. So like that's not close enough. I got to bring this back up. I'm trying to get here. Okay. Oh, and I need to put in my rectangle. I'm going to draw over here. Hold on. I don't want it to be construction line. So I'm doing that, but I'm getting rid of the construction. I'm drawing a rectangle. So this dimension is 1/8 of an inch, which is 3.15. And then now I can bring that into the center point. Let's see if this will work. If I do this line here, and I do this point in the center here, okay, it went in correctly. So you can use the center point with this and you're okay. On shape, it loses its mind. So just so you know. Okay, so we're here now. I'm just going to move this up to that dotted line I made. And I guess I'm going to have to use coincident because it's being weird.
I mean, once you trim it, doesn't look better.
Right. I just wanted to, so that when we, so what we're going to do is mirror this. So now we're going to go here, mirror. The first thing we're going to do is select these objects. It doesn't really matter about that. And then your mirror line. And so you've mirrored it in the other direction. So what you've done is you've created the 2 sliding pieces. Hit OK. But now, ooh, I need to turn off my constraints because that's painful. Okay. So now what I need is a place for it to have where it's going to like tie into like a ribbon or something. So I'm going to do this. And I didn't put a specific dimension on this when I was talking with people. The one thing with this, guys, to keep in mind is that lines cannot overlap. So here, you see where these are like hanging out? If you do that, it's like a puzzle. It doesn't work out right. So see, I mirrored it and then I did that hole. So now it's only on that one side. You hit OK on this and then extrude these two. So this one and this one. And we're going to extrude it that same 1/8 of an inch because that's what it would be in real life, IRL. So 3.18 millimeters. So this makes this. And now I'm going to try and make these two bodies. If you look, we should have two bodies here, this one and this one. Good. So these two bodies, I'm going to assemble them. So let's see if this will work here or if I have to go into a new. You cannot use the joint because there's no. Okay, so they're different. Can I make these into components? Create. Does that do what I want? So I have the two components now. Okay, so that's a fusion thing. Joint. Oh crap! I can't rotate with this. Okay, so then we're gonna go and do this connection to this connection. They slide together, and then you're going to rotate the one. Let's see, what axis do we want to rotate? Like we want this to move. So what is that? 270. Why is it two? Oh, because it was 90, but I went over. Okay. So as you can see, this makes it, and you can actually see, like, look, my circle doesn't like look right? Everything else looks great, but my circle is definitely too low. So it gives you the opportunity to actually build it. So what you're turning into me is this three-dimensional build as your link. Then I will give you another assignment where you will give to me a DXF file of the drawing, right? So you're going to give me two different things in the end, but this will be the first one, is that you're actually building it from beginning to end.